Appropriate theatre attire should be worn, that is, surgical scrubs. No jewellery or watches are to be worn below your elbows. Ensure clean, closed-in shoes, rubber boots or clogs are worn. Cover any facial hair with a mask. Wear an appropriate mask with your protective eyewear. Sleeves must be above your elbows. Nails should be short, clean, free of nail polish and acrylic nails.
The sterile pack is opened and prepared for the procedure by the non-sterile assistant. Once the pack is open, they will first open the flap furthest from them and then the flap nearest to them last. It is important you are only contacting the outer surface of the blue sterile wrap. Do not touch the sterile field. Once the sterile wrap is fully open, the non-sterile assistant will open the sterile glove pack and then empty the contents onto the sterile field. Remember not to touch the contents of the sterile pack. Here we see on the left the sterile gloves and on the right the gown and sterile hand towel.
The surgeon should use the standard protocol for surgical scrubs. The first scrub of the day should be 5 minutes and every subsequent scrub should be 3 minutes. The two common skin antiseptics used are betadine and chlorhexidine. The surgeon will then proceed to wash his hands with betadine and rinse them off with water. The surgeon will proceed to open up the betadine scrub brush and nail pick. They will then rinse their hands with water and proceed by putting some betadine in the palm of their hand and washing their hands up until their wrists. Under the running water, the surgeon will then use the nail pick to pick the dirt and grime under their fingernails. The surgeon will then proceed to pick up the scrub brush and using their elbow, place some betadine on the scrub brush. The surgeon will then use the scrub brush to cover their fingers with betadine, ensuring all 4 edges or all 4 faces of the fingers are scrubbed. The coarse aspect of the scrub brush is best to be used. Once the fingers and hands have been scrubbed, the surgeons will then use the scrub brush to scrub up to their elbows. Once the surgeon has finished scrubbing, they will then proceed to rinse their arms, ensuring fingers are pointing upwards, and they are then to turn the tap off using their elbow. The gowning set will have 2 towels, one for each hand. The surgeon is to use one half of the towel to dry off one hand and the other half of the towel to dry off from their hand to their elbow, and do the same for the preceding arm. It is best to pick up the gown, placing your hands on the side through the pockets of the gown. You are then to step back from the table, sliding your hands through the pockets into the sleeves, ensuring your fingers are not exposed through the end of the gown or the cuff. Once the gown is on, the non-sterile assistant will then proceed to tie the gown, ensuring that the tags on the inside of the gown are only touched. The surgeon is to pick up the glove, ensuring the fingers are not exposed to the end of the cuff. They are then to place the glove pointing backwards on their hand, ensuring the thumb of the glove matches with the thumb of your hand. You are then to pinch your thumb on the glove thumb point, and using your other hand, pull the glove over your hand, pushing your fingers through the cuff and out into the glove. You may need to adjust your gown and glove to get a good fit. Repeat again for the other glove. Using your left hand, hand the sterile tag to the non-sterile assistant. You are then to spin around into a circle and pull the sterile tie off the sterile tag, ensuring you do not touch the non-sterile assistant. You then tie the 2 ends of the sterile gown together.